What's up, everybody? Tigger here. Again, loving these Motu Thundercats crossovers. So, Wave 2, Panthro. Panthro was probably my favorite one when I was little, just because he did all kind of cool stuff with his like the little horns used to shoot out of his vest and all, like hooked the stuff, and he was buff, and he had the Thunder Tank, which is one of the greatest, coolest vehicles of all time. And I would love to purchase a Super 7 one, but they're like $500-600. So yeah, we'll check out Panthro Motu crossover, digging the line, Wave 2. See if I can. I actually have one of the Series 1 comics, so we can check it out and see what kind of difference there is. All right, the pain. Got an unpunched good card here. Open it up anyway. I'm trying to tear the name off the card, but it's the least I can do is not tear the name off the card. So, this thing we're gonna do, we got his Thundercat way, and then we got what he looks like in Motu mode. But let's look at the comics now that we have an original one. Seeing if all right, they do start different, they look different. So this is our Wave 1 comic, our Wave 2, what they look like. Actually got all the characters on the back. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you I haven't read the Wave 1 comics because I haven't. Alright, let's see what Panthro has here. See how many zip ties are on this guy. Oh, dude, he's got like a jet belt. No, those are just his feet. Never mind. Fingernail. Oh, I was low. Knife safety. Tried to cut and tip my fingernails off of my construction scissors here. Okay. Come on, you can actually get right off. Some of you can't. That one's actually sticking out. Nice. One arm. Too hard to get to. Check the other arm here. Okay. See if we can go ahead and start getting him out here. I think we got most of him out. We got all our weapons. Oh yeah, I forgot about his awesome nunchucks. Alright, got this little axe looking thing right there. Okay. Got all the accessories. Get all our tabs up. All right. Now that we got them unpacked, got kind of like a little head guard right there. Kind of reminds me of a Man-at-Arms little thing right there. He doesn't have the normal piece right there, so his stuff actually goes all the way. Let's go ahead and put him in Thundercat mode. We'll pull the, and that just pops off. So that just pops off. That actually slides right over his head. Wow, that's so his belt right there is melted. That is interesting. Let's see what happens. I've never had a new figure with a melted accessory. I don't know how long this thing's been sitting in a warehouse. It actually melted on his crotch area a little bit. So, all right, so that's what, that's his Thundercat form, Panthro. Then we can take that little thing off his wrist, but we'll go ahead and grab his old nunchucks. His nunchucks do all kind of cool stuff too. I completely forgot about his nunchucks until I pulled them out of the package. I mean, he's got little like grenades that come at him and all kind of stuff. But there's our Thundercat form. Very posable, looking buff. Like I said, I've been very impressed with these until this one is melted on my hand here. So I'm wondering if that's exactly what happened. A little just sitting on it, probably was placed on it about 2 seconds after is molded and colored. So we're actually going to leave that off in an effort to maybe let his belt right there dry. There's a little tab right there. You can pop that off and it'll come off. So we'll try our best. First negative, but it's not the action figure design flaw. It's a flaw of like I said, they probably put that on there about 2 seconds after, or that could be considered an error. All right, go ahead and He-Man and back up. I always love it when they got one shin guard. And we'll put that over his head. Not have a helmet. He does have a helmet. They came through over the ears pretty easy, but going back down over the ears, the other direction is a little tougher. So he's got a cool little mask there. Then this little doohickey actually goes in his hand. It's got a little there right there, so it hooks into the hand and then straps onto the forearm. And then we can either hook I can't remember these ball and chain. I think they're called maces, or maces might be solid ones. So that's pretty sweet. But we'll probably go with the axe. Look a little more. I think that's probably a little easier to operate. Like I said, these guys are all pretty sweet looking. So hopefully, with us leaving, maybe we'll get some fingernail polish and try to tidy that up a little bit. Check with the wife. I just hate that it's got. I don't mind the belt being a little smeared, but I don't like the fact that it's gotten all over everything else. That's still wet in there. So, all right, Panthro, awesome character, awesome Thundercat. Still loving the figs. I said that's not a Well, I don't know if you consider that a manufacturing issue or not. It's putting a part on before it dried issue. We're not gonna hold that against him because the series has been awesome. We're just gonna leave his little cloak off for a little while. Again, hopefully, maybe we can dry that up. That'll be good to go. Got the normal Thundercat. Actually, no, these are his Thundercat legs. So let's change these to the Masters of the Universe legs. Because, if we're going Motu, we're going all the way. Kind of surprised that he actually came with his normal legs on. Thought they looked kind of normal. I'm trying not to touch the belt. Anytime you got like stuff like that, I'm always worried I'm gonna break it off. All right. It takes foot off. Which that's kind of odd because that's his Motu piece. That's his Motu leg, but it's not going on very well. Interesting. Maybe we need to go up higher on the knee there. Yeah, there we go. All right, got him Motu'd up. See if we can get him to stand up. And so his ankles move. Get him that little bit of a lean. He uses axe as a kickstand. All right, wave 2. I said besides a little bit of melt. Then we got the whole crew here. This is kind of the main original 4. I mean, you got the kiddos, little twins. And then we got Battle Cat Man still winning though. Still like him the most. Panthro had a shot, but his belt being melted kind of took that away. All right. Appreciate you guys watching. Let me know what you think. If anybody else has these products, do they come with melted belts? I hope not. Have a great day. Tigger out.